Nigeria is not working. Good day, my people. Welcome to the news channel. Listen to the news info. 1 year of Tinubu is a cocktail of trial and error economic policies. On May 29, 2023, President Bola Tinubu raised the hopes of Nigerians with his pledge to remodel our economy to bring about growth and development through job creation, food security, and an end of extreme poverty. Since then, Tinubu has also spoken about growing the economy and ending misery remains. Since then, Tinubu has also spoken about growing the economy at double-digit rates to $1 trillion in 6 years, ending misery and bringing immediate relief to Nigeria's cost of living crisis. On listening to this, Nigerians must have breathed a sigh of relief after their experience with ex-President Buhari's 8 years of economic misadventure. Tinubu laid out no plans for the remodeling of the economy, but soon embarked on a cocktail of policies to achieve it. In May 2023, he eliminated PMS subsidies, and a month later, the CBN implemented a new foreign exchange policy that unified the multiple official FX windows into a single official market. More policies followed in rapid succession: the tightening of monetary policy to reduce naira liquidity, a hike in monetary policy rates, the introduction of cost-reflective electricity tariff, and a cybersecurity tax. Predictably, 12 months on, Tinubu's pledge of growing the economy and ending misery remains unfulfilled. His actions or inactions have significantly worsened Nigeria's macroeconomic stability. Nigeria remains a struggling economy and is more fragile today than it was a year ago. Indeed, all the economic ills, joblessness, poverty, and misery which defined the Buhari-led administration have only exacerbated Africa's leading economy. Africa's leading economy has slipped to the 4th position, lagging behind Algeria, Egypt, and South Africa. Citizens' hopes have been dashed and not renewed, contrary to the propaganda of the administration, as Nigeria's economic woes have multiplied. How and why did we get here? In my press statement on the state of our economy earlier this year, I expressed my concerns about the downside risk of unleashing reforms without sequencing, without any ideas on how to implement them, and without any regard to their potential and real devastating consequences. Implementing policies without proper planning and a clear destination is nothing other than trial and error economics. My concerns have not diminished. I will focus on just 4 areas to underscore those downside risks associated with Tinubu's reform measures and their dire consequences for Nigeria's medium to long-term growth and development. First, President Tinubu's policies do not create prosperity. Instead, they pauperize the poor and bankrupt the rich. They spare no one. Nigerian citizens, the majority of whom are poor, are going through the worst cost of living crisis since the infamous structural adjustment program of the 1980s. Food prices are unbearably higher than what ordinary citizens can afford, as food inflation soared to 40.53% in April, the highest in more than 15 years. The Nigerian citizens have to pay 114% more for a bag of rice, 107% more for a bag of flour, and 150% more in transport fare relative to May 2023. Today, in some locations, motorists are paying 305% more for a litre of fuel, yet on a minimum wage of the equivalent of $23 per month. Nigerian workers are among the lowest wage earners in the world. Tinubu had the courage to remove subsidy on PMS and impose additional taxes on his people, but lacked the compassion to raise the minimum wage or implement a social investment program that will reduce the levels of vulnerability and deprivation of workers and their families. Second, President Tinubu's policies create a hostile environment for businesses, big or small. The private sector is overwhelmed by Tinubu's dismal policies and overburdened by his failure to address the policy fallout. The manufacturing sector, which holds the key to higher incomes, jobs, and economic growth, has been bogged down by rising input prices, higher energy, and borrowing costs. And that is the news for today. As a lot of things have been highlighted regarding the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's regime and how it has affected a lot of things going on in the country right now. Don't forget to like this video, comment under this video, and subscribe to this channel to get more news from this channel.